Auburn is on a tear. The Tigers have flipped another five-star recruit. Last week, it was five-star linebacker DeMarcus Riddick from Georgia. This time, it's from Alabama, and it's five-star wide receiver Perry Thompson, the number 8 ranked wide receiver in the country and the 29th best player overall. Thompson was on a visit to Auburn this weekend for Big Cat Weekend. Let's bring on Director of Recruiting for On3, Chad Simmons. And while we got Chad here, I got to ask you guys a favor. Like this video, subscribe to the On3 YouTube page. Auburn fans, it's an exciting time. The Tigers are killing it on the trail, so subscribe right now to the On3 YouTube page. Chad, big flip. When did you know it would be possible for Auburn to pull something like this off?
You know, it's been, I think, in the works, on both sides. I think it's been in Perry's mind for a while. Obviously, he was a major target, for Auburn and Hugh Freeze when he came in as the head coach there as well. But, I think it goes back to early in the year. At one point, I remember asking Perry Thompson about how strong he was to Alabama. He said 60%. That told me then alone that Auburn was a real threat. He's been back to Auburn multiple times since that interview at a 7-on-7 down in Florida. And Auburn's always been consistently a factor, consistently a threat to Alabama for Perry Thompson. It really wasn't any other schools. It was mainly just Auburn that Bama had to worry about, and they came in and closed this one.
Man, 2 5-star flips in about a week. How's Hugh Freeze been able to get traction so quickly with some of these top recruits?
Nothing against Brian Harsin, but Hugh Freeze knows how to recruit in the SEC. Harsin came from the Pacific area at Boise State, where he won a lot of games, had a lot of good teams. But the SEC's different. He's been there, Hugh Freeze, from the South, coached at Ole Miss. Obviously, he understands what it takes to recruit against Alabama, Georgia, Florida, LSU, so many top programs in the South and the Southeastern Conference. And, I think specifically with a guy like Perry Thompson, I think the biggest thing is that he goes back and kind of relies on what he did at Ole Miss with guys like DK Metcalf, A.J. Brown. That's always been their point with Perry Thompson. They've told him, why go be one of those guys at Alabama? You could be the guy at Auburn. That's definitely resonated with the Thompson family and Thompson himself, and obviously that was key to this victory.
One of the most surprising flips of the summer. What type of prospect is Perry Thompson on the field?
A really good one. Obviously a 5-star for a reason, very productive at his size, 6'3", 200 pounds plus. I think he had close to 90 catches last year, over 1,000 yards, I think 9 touchdowns as a junior. Plays in South Alabama, plays on the 7-on-7 circuit. And I think the size alone is able to run and separate. Obviously his catch radius, super long arms, jump balls. He's physical, not afraid to block on the perimeter. And still, I think, a ways to grow and develop also from a route tree to in and out of his breaks, a little bit more explosiveness there to come. So I think Auburn has to be excited about what they're getting for now and in the future as well.
Absolutely. But does Alabama have a shot to get him back on their commit list, or is this one done?
I mean, we're talking about Alabama. They can't ever be ruled out. We know Nick Saban and his staff are the best at what they do, whether they have the top class, number 2, number 3. They're going to end up in that top group every year under Nick Saban. So, no, they were battling to get Perry Thompson back on campus this past weekend instead of him going to Auburn. Auburn got him on campus. That was a big deal. And right now he flips to Auburn. But again, nothing's ever final until these guys sign that paper. So I think you'll see Alabama continue to pursue Perry Thompson.
Whew, what a huge pickup for Auburn. A big day, a big week, 2 5-star flips, unbelievable. Hugh Freeze hasn't even coached his first game at Auburn, but they're rolling on the recruiting trail. Chad, thanks for stopping by the Inside Scoop today.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Make sure you smash that subscribe button for me, and remember to check out all the videos on the On3 YouTube page.